everybody, I'm David Marcel and this is my comic book obsession. And today we're looking at Joe Lansdale and H.P. Lovecraft's The Dunwich Horror. Joe Lansdale and Lovecraft, together at last, is what I thought when I first saw this book, and boy was I wrong. The Dunwich Horror by H.P. Lovecraft is a chilling story of violation, identity, and, well, madness. This sequel is a visually bland and boring rehash with zero suspense or horror. Four friends in college summon the monster from the original Dunwich Horror, seal it up again, and now it's back and it's hunting them down, and the first of the group dies to warn his friends that it's coming back, so they proceed to do what any sane people would do: debate for 3 issues if this is actually happening and what they should do. Then we get to the best part of the book, where we actually revisit the original Dunwich Horror, which is done very nicely here. Even with this artwork, the original horror from that story comes through. Unfortunately, we go straight to the showdown afterwards. I think the biggest problem is that this book just shows us way too much. Fortunately, the Dunwich Horror sequel isn't the only book inside these pages. You see, it takes about half of the comic book, and the other half is devoted to the Hound, which has been adapted by Robert Weinberg and has been illustrated by Menton 3. And this is just great. It's, for me, the only reason to get these 4 volumes. In the Hound, 2 grave robbers get in way over their heads when they steal an artifact that's linked to a Lovecraftian entity.
The verdict.
I'm starting to see a pattern with Joe Lansdale and sequels to famous horror books here. In Pigeons from Hell it was still pretty good, but the Dunwich Horror is just a boring disappointment of a book. The Hound, however, is a very well adapted version of the original writing, balancing this out to a 3-star book altogether. And really, the only downside is that the Hound keeps getting interrupted with the Dunwich Horror. The Dunwich Horror is pretty bland. I'd call it almost sterile, and it leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination, which is a pretty big problem when you're doing a horror comic book. Most of the best parts of horror that aren't jump scares come from your ability to fill in the blanks, you know, where your fantasy just puts in your worst nightmare to be the monster. And I think this works very well in most books, and it just doesn't happen here. You're just shown everything. Yeah, sure, the monster is a withering mass of mouths and eyes and tentacles, but I've seen Japanese porn and it's usually scarier than this. And the Hound, on the other hand, is just really creepy because of Menton's artwork. It's just dark, it's shadowy, you've got to fill in the blanks, and you're kind of more focused on the text. The pictures are just kind of shadows moving at the back of your mind's eye. The only gripe I have with it is that the text is hard to read at times, and that just kind of breaks the spell. Menton 3 isn't usually an artist I enjoy, but he's spot on for this book. Value for money. This is kind of your call here. This is a book that's 50% crappy filler and 50% awesome. You will need to buy all 4 issues to get the entire Hound, and really the Hound is the only reason to get these. So there you have it, that's my review of the Dunwich Horror. Please like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, check out one of these other videos, and I'll see you next time on my comic book obsession. Do you guys hear that? I'm sure it's nothing but